Hello, my fellow brick stackers. It's Chris, and I'm coming to you today with a BrickLink store vlog. Kind of want to just kind of go over some things that have been going on in my BrickLink store over the last, let's say, just week and a half. Last week had the boys sick, and then I spent all day Saturday on the road doing my massive Target trip, and Sunday was spent editing video and then kind of filling orders. So. Last part of this last week and then the weekend was very slow as far as putting new inventory in the store. But I want to go over a few sets that I actually acquired through various means. So a lot of the stuff I already, most of it I have everything up here stored. I'm just kind of going through old inventory and parting it out. So let's look real quick. I'm on BrickLink. I wanted to show you a few of the sets that I did add to my store. The first one is this NBA Collectors Series number 6. Now, these sets apparently were released to Dollar General back in 2003, 2004, and only cost basically $1 to $2. I saw one had $1 on it, but that was amazing. And of course, it is a 12-year-old set now, but I got this one and the box was pretty much destroyed on it, so I went ahead and parted it out and put it in my store. If you'll look at the inventory on this set, it's only got 3 figs, it's got 3 stands, and 3 cards. So these stands, they don't sell for much, so they're not really worth. I think I ended up putting a couple in my store, but on a couple of the figs, I went ahead and included them with the stand and the fig together. But in this set right here, you've got Stackhouse, Paul Pierce, and Nash, and they do pretty good parting out. So I put these 3 guys in my store. I'll probably go ahead and take the cards out because I'm scared these are going to get destroyed if I ship them. But anyway, so I added this to my store this week. Next, let's see, let me go back. Let's click on it like that. Yeah, okay. All right, Colby City Showdown. This is some of the Lone Ranger sets that I acquired over the last year. I had, how many of this one did I have? Let's see. I had 9109. I had 10 of these. So I parted 10 of these out. It gave me a lot of cool parts. So let's go ahead and look at this one. It's 565 parts with 5 figs. And on this one, we'll scroll down and look at the parts real quick. As you can see, you got plenty of black parts, some doors, plates. I could do without a lot of those. I get too many plates, but some modified plates, some slopes, Technique pieces, wedges I wish I could get rid of. All right, let's go down. Of course, these guns will sell out real quick. People like these old rifle types. These fence posts will do real well. I sell a lot of the dark bluish gray 3x2 with hole. Some tiles. I haven't sold as many barrels as I thought I would. I'll sell these real quick. I can't keep these tomahawks in stock. Hunter green or dark green is a cool color to have. I've got a ton of these right here. As you can see, it came with 33 1x1s, and I parted out 10 of these. I already had a bunch, so I got a ton of those, a ton of the 1x2s. The tan dark tan bricks, they should sell pretty well. The bushes, I will sell these really quick. No problem moving those. These solid stud 1x5 beams or bricks, they will sell real quick. And these, I sold a bunch of these today. Sold 114 of these today. Don't have many left, but the profile bricks or the bricks in light bluish gray tend to move really quick. So scroll down real quick so I don't take too much time up. I'm sure this medium dark flash bag will sell quick. These will probably stay around for a while. I don't move a whole lot of these logs. The cab, I've sold the cannons already. I might have one left, and the cannon holder, which is right here. Sold that today or yesterday. These will sell real quick. The reddish brown 1x4 with a print on them. Anyway, so I think that's about it. Sold some windows today, the panes and the holders right there. I sold those. Sold these today with the glass plate that goes in them. And I parted out every one of these figs. I figured his hat will sell pretty quick. It's pretty unique. Ray's hat. Look at him. It's a cool little hat. that's it on that one. So let's go to the next one. Good old Chima. Now, on this Chima, I did something a little different. I had, let's see, 70127. I had 13 of these that I'd gotten, I think, for $5 each, half price. And I parted all of them out. And I actually parted out Juarez that was in this one too. So let's look. Yeah. These plates right here with the ball on them do very well. I've sold, surprisingly, I've sold some of these trans blue shields and the sword holder right here, this little sword. And the hands do okay right here, these little robot hands. What else if I moved a pretty good bit of? These will probably stay in my store forever, these printed tiles. Hope not, but we'll see. Now, I parted him out, ended up taking his hands and his arms and parting those completely out for the first time. It's the first time I parted out a fig down to his arms, and so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, I've got that parted out in my store this week. Parted this one out last night. This is the HH87 Star Hopper. Let's go back to one screen. It's 352 parts, 3 minifigs. It's 2013 release, and I got 5 of these for $20-something at a Walmart, and parted those out. So had most of this was some had a lot of wedges in there. Most of this was dark bluish gray. These guns, I'll sell this gun out pretty quick. The long blasters, they do very well. Of course, these black panels, these 1x4x3 would do well. Excuse me. Dark bluish gray, we have plenty of them. 1x6 will sell, 1x4s will sell well. These dark bluish 18 gray slopes will do well. The 45s will do well. Of course, my 1x4 tiles, they move pretty quick. These wedges will take forever to sell. These will, well, I'll take that back. I sold a bunch of these not too long ago, so. Dark tan bricks, these should do fine, these 1x2s. I don't know about these corner slopes right here. I've got the white ones that I think came in the Malibu Mansion Attack still, and I don't know if I've sold any of those yet. Dark tan tiles, I always love getting those. They'll sell. More wedges, I can't stand them. This was a new part for a new light in my store right here, the light bluish gray 4x4 inverted radar. I got way too many of these. If you want some, come get them. Lime green tiles. I don't know if I sold probably 10 today. I don't know. They don't move very quite fast. These spears move pretty good. This was a new light in my store, the Trans Black 5x4x3 screen. This was a new light in my store, Trans Neon Green Tile 1x4. And then I had these awesome figs. The figs in this set are really good. All of them are between $7 and $8. I think one of them was a little high, around $9, if I'm not mistaken. But those 3 figs right there paid for my sets. So if I sell all of them, I'll come within $1, I think, of paying for what I pay for the set, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a while since I've bought these sets. So Star Wars figs did real well on this one, Cade Band. I think the highest one was Obi-Wan Kenobi. But the Nick 2 guard, when I first pulled it out, I said he's not going to be worth a whole lot, but he actually was really good. So, all right, that's that one. So that's what I parted out in my store this week. I've also added a few miscellaneous used minifig parts. Acquired some used figs locally here, and some of them were pretty bad. I'll show you. I don't like really messing with the used figs. Let's see. But some of these were really bad shape. Like this one, it was all dirty, and I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up because I'm shooting my screen right now. But it's all gnawed and chewed on by some kid. The horse, I got excited about it first, but it's pretty beat up, scratched up, and dirty. I'm going to give this to my kid and let him play with it. But anyway, I got a couple of really good pieces out of there, some good Star Wars pieces and stuff like this, and I still got the rest of them out here to go through. That's what just fell. But anyway, and some of that stuff is good in here. I mean, there's clean, nice clean figs in here, nice clean torsos. I'll add the stuff that I would feel comfortable buying myself to the store. You know, there's some like this that are They're not going to be worth a whole lot of money, but they're going to be clean, and I'll add them to my store. I try to get rid of all dirty, chewed on, but you know, something like this one that's just a good city fig. It's clean. It's probably why it's so clean. The some of the other sets, the other minifigs, like this one right here, the back's cracked on the back of that one. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'll sort through those just one at a time and play around with it. But here's just kind of an overview of my store. I'm sitting at 381 feedback, 100% on 495 orders, and this is what I've added today. I added some sealed sets that I've got locally here, and you can see they are not cheap. Some good return on investment. If I bought those for $1 back in 2003, I would have had a good bet there, but I wasn't able to buy them back then. But these are all new. They're all sealed. Have some shelfware, and here's some of the parts we just went over. As you can see, these are only my new lots added to the store. And here's some of the used parts I added to the store. As you can see, some Star Wars figures, some cool looking helmets here. And there's some Star Wars figs. That's surprising. This Bart Blaster right here. I think he's from World Racers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, World Racers. He had a pretty good torso on him. It had flames on it. The helmet is awesome. It's got a skull with flames on it. This fig was in great shape. I mean, it was used, but it was in great shape. I was very surprised how cheap he was. He was only, I mean, new was like $2. So, you know, I sold mine for $1. I'm selling mine for $1. I hadn't sold it yet. Here's some of the figs that I told you about that I parted out. I did get one garbage truck poly bag. It's in my store for $6. And here is the Paul Pierce. So you can see these figs aren't really cheap, but they're, if you got the big NBA set and you need the minifigs to go along with it, that'd be cool. Here's a series minifig, the Series 2 minifig, Dracula, in this used set right here. He's actually perfect. He looks really good and clean. The only problem was that the two capes that he had were all crinkled real bad, and I couldn't straighten them out, so I decided just to part them out. So, and here's some of the old pirate pieces that I didn't think were good enough to go into the store, so I parted them out. And there's the rest of the pirate. And then this is about where I'll stop, is about on March 1st. This cool Thigh Sin, if I'm saying it right. He was in perfect condition. I had that used lot. I had a dark green alligator, and he's pretty old. He's a couple years old. He was cool looking. And then there is another one of the vampire figures that was in that lot, and he was perfect condition, clean, looked brand new. So he's gonna go for $750 hopefully. But anyway, so did something a little different. I kind of wanted to do a little vlog, store blog thing, and kind of talk to you for a minute about what's going on in my store. I don't have a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of videos, and I kind of wanted to throw these out every week or so if I can. If I don't do much in the week other than fill orders, I don't have a whole lot to share with you. But I wanted to throw something out there beside haul videos, and especially for guys that are and gals that are starting up their BrickLink stores. I kind of wanted to share what's going on in my store. I don't have time to do like Big B does, and I give him full credit because he does a great job at showing you what sells, because if you know, everybody's kind of stopped doing the Pablos because they took so much time. And when you have, you know, 8 to 12 orders to pull every night, after you work a full-time job and after you take care of your family and after you do homework or housework or whatever, it's hard to do a Pablo. And I don't see how he does it. They are real quick for him. He just shows the bag, but still, my system is I pull the orders back there, I bag everything, I put it in the envelopes, I weigh it, and I bring them to the computer here to, you know, print the labels. And I don't want to risk pulling stuff in and out of bags and losing stuff for my customers, because I have dropped 1 or 2 things out of bags before and don't want that to happen again. But so this might be my way of doing kind of what's going on in my store this week. So next up, I do want to show you that. This is what I'm about to start on tonight. And I'm hoping you can see that. I don't know how I'm going to edit the video, but it's 70402. This is the Gatehouse Raid. I have 8 of these that I got at the massive biggest haul I've done is where I went to Walmart and filled up 3 buggies, and they give me 50% off the clearance price last year. This is where I got those at, and I want to say I paid somewhere around $11, $8 maybe for those boxes. I think it was 8 or 9. I can't remember. Excuse me, guys. So, I appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Check out my stores. The links are in the description below. If you saw something you like or you think that might be of interest to you, please check me out. I have hit now. Let's see if I can do this without messing up the screen capture. I have now hit, I hope you can see it down there, 183,243 parts and 3,971 lots. So my store is growing. I added about 10,000 parts over the last week, or maybe more than that. But the sales keep cannibalizing everything I add to it. So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you later, guys. See ya. Goodbye. Oh yeah, keep stacking those bricks.